Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you are watching me from. Welcome to Black and White Kitchen. So I want to make one of these famous Nigeria snacks called meat pie. This meat pie is very famous as Nigeria street food. Okay guys, so this very meat pie, wetin you need carrots, butter, and for the benefit of those people wey dey use this butter, is very cheap. No be butter, na oil, vegetable oil. They call it margarine here. If you can see it here, you can see it, the right vegetable food. It's not the same thing as butter. If you want to make real made meat pie, make sure you use what they call it butter. It's called burro here in Italy. Another thing when I go still make you people know, people they use water, they mix, but I, Black and White Kitchen, I'm going to use latte intero. This is the real latte. You understand? It's milk. So you use milk. This is salt and this is baking powder. So I will drop the quantity of 1 kilo, but I'm going to make 4 kilo today. Another thing when I go see many people they make for meat pie, they do use egg. If you want to use egg, 1 egg for 1 kilo of meat pie, guys. But I'm not going to use egg. You see it? So 1 egg to 1 kilo of meat pie. That is how I do the one I make with egg. You see my okagbe pot. What do? You turn your carrot inside the pot. Then you turn your meat inside the pot. Okay, guys. You set up the gas and add water to it. Guys, you mix. You see it? Just mix together. And another thing when I forget to add, Jonah, not let your meat to get oil. Very important, because if the oil too much at the end, if you want close your meat pie, it no go close. Then what do? You cover and allow it to boil. You know the way we used to do it now, by cutting your potato. Another thing that you are going to learn from me, I don't boil my potato and my carrots together. So my potato, I do boil it separately. So I'm going to turn it inside this very pot. Guys, make sure you mix always so that the meat will not gum together. Mix it always. This is my last, what do they call it? Last potato. What do you do now, guys? You open it, then I turn it inside the first one. So I'm going to cook it, as I said earlier, separately. So a little salt, I will add a little maggi to it. If you like spice, you can add though, but I don't use spice. I will only put little maggi. Salt. Do you see the small one when I cut come out? I'm using 2 cubes of maggi. This very one now is going to inside the potato. You see it, guys? Putting my potato on top of the fire. Okay, guys? A drop of water. You have to steam this very one. A little salt. Then you cover. I cook my what do they call it? Potato separately, because it dey quick the bone. That is my maggi when I put. So make sure you continue turning it, not just leave am. So do you see it now? Then after you don't steam mix am, you cover again, allow it to steam with low gas. So I'm adding a little broth to it, which is my meat water. Then you mix the meat of the other gas. Okay, guys, you see my meat and carrots. This water is going to dry, guys. Are you seeing it? It's going to dry and keep it. You see, say the meat now, you don dey dry water. You allow the water to dry a little bit, okay? This is the last step for the meat. You can see it now. My carrot is my potato is now. I want to mix everything together. Just take a trial. Just try this method of cooking this sauce. It will, wow, you will love it. Then you start mixing. You see it? This is organic meat pie. This famous street foods in Nigeria. Do you see the way it look like? Wow. You see the way my potato come out. So at this time around, you keep it aside. You off your gas. Wow, guys. Subscribe to me, Black and White Kitchen. This is my own method of cooking my sauce. Do you see it? Then you allow it to steam a little bit. So when you turn your potato inside the meat and carrots, you allow it to steam for another 5 to 8 minutes. But just the turn am. So it's now after 8 minutes now. This is the consistency of the meat. Not let am too soft, not let am too hard. At this time around now, if you want get the mede, cook it in the evening. You understand me? Then allow it to cool. The next morning, you will bake your meat pie. So this evening now, I'm cooking my sauce. Tomorrow morning, I will come for the mixing of the meat pie. Guys, see you! As you know, say I must filter my flour now. So this is how I'm going to filter my flour. So as I said earlier, I will drop for 1 kilo, but I'm going to make 4 kilo. So this is my last flour, guys. Are you seeing it now? Do you see it? My salt, my baking powder. Then you mix everything together. This is my butter. Must be room temperature, guys. Then you start mixing. You continue mixing the butter with the flour and together. You see as my butter and the flour don't mix together, come be like sand. So at this time around, if you don't want to use milk, because me I'm using my milk, so you can use water. So I'm turning the milk inside. You see it? You see it? The way I'm doing it. It's my power. You must have strength to mix your meat pie. If it's not plenty, it's easier. But if it's plenty, that's strength, eh? Have you seen it now? Don't do homogenic. You see it, guys? Guys, do you see my meat pie? How do you see it? Is it not homogenic? This is how your meat pie is going to look like. At this time around now, I will start cutting my meat pie. So some years ago, I bought this thing from the market. The thing, it not work the way I want to make it work. So I go show you another method of doing meat pie without all these things. This is the way I cut my dough. Are you seeing it, guys? Like this. Just try this method. You will like it. Like this. You remember my meat? So we are going to start rolling now. You see it, guys? Without, you won't add anything to it. Like this. You see it, guys? Is it not yummy? Then you cover. You see it? Then you take this, my cutter, just cut it this way. Then you throw the excess back. Then you seal. You seal. Are you seeing it? That is how I bake my yummy Nigeria street food. Then you keep it aside. then you go for the next one. So as usual, you finish rolling, you see it guys, then you cover. That is how I bake my famous Nigeria street food. Then you see it. Is it not wow? That is how you are going to do yours. You see, huh? Guys, this is the one that I have rolled so far. Are you seeing it? How do you see it? Is it not beautiful? Look at it. Wow. So at this time around now, at times many people do use fake to shook something on top. It is optional, guys. If you like, you can shook. If you don't like, don't shook. This is the white part of egg. It's also optional. You can use it to rub the surface of the. It's ready for baking. 180 degree. You go put on for the under of the gas. So depends on how you cut it, determine how many minutes it's going to take. So after 40 minutes of baking, can you see it guys? The first set of my meat pie is out. I'm taking it. Do you see it? Look at the back. Are you seeing it guys? I'm taking it out of it now. Let me arrange it somewhere else. This is how you are going to bake your meat pie. Do you see it guys? Wow. So at this time around now, the second one don't stay ready. Let me bring it out that for you people. How do you see it? How do you see it? Is it not beautiful? So look at the back. How do you see it guys? Wow. This is how you are going to bake your meat pie. You see it? How do you see it? Is it not beautiful? Guys, just take a look at the ones when I don't bake. This very one that I'm going to bring out from the oven now, I did not use egg to rub the surface. You will also see this very type. This is my favorite. So do you see it guys? This is my favorite. You see, no egg, nothing. You see the way everything look yummy. That is how your meat pie is going to look like. Guys, I forget to open the meat pie for you. Look at it. Do you see the way it's yummy? Just take a look guys. Do you see it? So beautiful and yummy. That is how your meat pie is going to look like. Look at it. Look at it. Okay guys, how do you see my meat pie? The 4 kilo of my meat pie. Is it not beautiful? This is how I used to make my meat pie. The method that I am always using. So brothers and sisters, friends and well-wishers, subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the notification button, and don't hesitate to as we dey do like and share. Leave your comment at the comment section. See you on the next video. Bye bye. God bless. Thank you.